What's up, everybody? On today's video on what e-bike got going on today, I'm going to show you what I got going on today. All right, so we're working on this beast of an e-bike. I don't even know what to call it right now, but it's like a beach cruiser frame, long, you know what I mean, laid back. Anyway, so we got the QS273 mounted on the dropout. So what I had to do, I kind of had to grind a little bit. So I grind a little bit down or filed down on the dropouts in order for this QS273 to fit. Another thing is that when I installed the torque arm, the original 2000 watt hub motor that was on this bike was far forward where it was stopping on the dropout. And that was a perfect fit for the brakes to install. What's going on now, I had to make room to install the dropout. Not the dropout, but the torque arm on the dropout. Is that the motor was pushed back maybe a good 1.5 inches so back. So what it did, it made the caliper not fit, so it was sticking too far away from the rotor. What I had to do is I had to saw down on the bracket. So this is like, you know, a 203 mount to where it can fit a 203 rotor. Now if I had a 220 it wouldn't be a problem, but since we're using the 203 Enduro rotor, we had to make modifications to the bracket in order for the brake caliper to fit on the rotor so you can get the most bite possible. So I did that, and I got the cable routed from the bottom of the frame, and it's going to go right here to the Fardriver 72680. Now this is where I'm gonna mount the controller, so I'm mounted sideways, so where the phase cable is going to come out and it's going to go through the battery bag. So you won't see the phase cable until the battery bag is going to be right here. So it's going to go like this, up right here, and then kind of curve down. So it's going to utilize all this material. So the battery is going to be a 12 by 12 with the 50, I think like a 60 amp hour size. So it's going to take all this room right here. We're using Ebike 45D cells, which is a very good tablet cell, 60 amps, I think 60 amps peak or 60 amps continuous. I don't know how many is to peak, but that's what we're going to be doing. And he has his radio system right down here. So basically his step down converter, the audio system to these speakers is going to be housed in this corner inside the bag, while the harness from the Fardriver is going to come up into the battery bag. So you pretty much won't see none of this. So all this will be housed in this corner, and then we're gonna have all battery right here, and then the phase cable is gonna go through the battery bag, out the other side of the battery bag into these slots of the 72680. So that's what I got going on today. But really today we're gonna be welding up a bracket. So we got a bracket I got over there on press, and we're gonna be welding it up to hold house right here, or to be welded right here. And then at the bottom we're gonna have a little nut that's gonna be tack welded right there. So we have 3 places where it's going to be mounted. So here, and there to the frame. And then after that we're going to mount the stabilizer, which is going to go right in this angle right here, and that's what's going to have a stabilizer. But the owner's going to get a fork, so we might have to wait until we get the fork in order to do the stabilizer. Now what I can do is weld the bracket to house the stabilizer, and the bracket that mounts on the fork itself to hook up to the stabilizer. And I'll do all that, so when the customer get this on fork, now he's going to do all this himself, but I am going to change out the tire today. So I'm going to be changing out the tire, changing out the well, not changing out, but welding up a bracket so we can house the 72680 in this position right here, so he'll be able to pedal. Let's look on the other side. Now I did lace this wheel in. I did it yesterday. Now after I get the wheel laced in, not laced in, but get it all situated, I'm going to be rotating this wheel so that way we can make sure that it's true and it's not like wobbling side to side and all that kind of stuff right there, you know. That's what I'm going to do today. So I got my work cut out for me today, but yeah, definitely going to get that done. And then tomorrow we should be start building a battery for this. So I'm eager to get this owner to come and test it out. And just far as the OG Tom bike, all I have to do is just weld up the main harness that goes up to the handlebars to put the display on, and then we build a battery for this one, and this one should be ready to go, and the owner can come pick this one up. So yeah, that's what I got going on today. All right guys, so I don't want to be, well, let me know in the comments about these videos, you know what I mean? They're like really short, but it's just enough to give y'all some insights of what I'm going or got going on today. You know, just making some videos, and I could just do a short, but I think it's a little bit longer than shorts. But just want to explain to you what I got going on today, because I have a lot of stuff going on. Be taking some batteries off and shipping them to customers and all that stuff right there, and then have some reviews. So I might have some reviews coming up maybe tomorrow on video. So anyways, just make a good, quick, short video about today's, you know, work ethics of what I'm going on. And, you know, well, we're just going to get it happen right quick, because I want to get this done before the hot sun comes on my way, because it gets really hot in the evening time, you know, because the sun sets on the side towards the garage area, and that gets really hot. Even though I got this big fan running behind me, as you can see. Now it does provide some cooling, but it really gets hot. What motivates me is got my party box 310 there, playing some music while I'm doing the work on this bike, you know what I mean? So keep me motivated. And a Red Bull. Okay, so anyway, so guys, I will see y'all later in the next video, and take care out there.